What's up? What's up? We out here. Yo, yo. Nah, just fucking with you. Y'all was ready for that hot 16. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Shooter Brown. Yo, I gotta apologize because I didn't do a video yesterday because we just been running extra hard and I was just dumb tired. I ain't gonna front. There it is. I was dumb tired. So, you know. This is Shooter Brown. This is the homie Miles. You know what I'm saying? We in the game. We out here in these streets doing what we do best. Running and gunning. Tired as hell. What's going on, bro? You doing all right?
Yeah, man. Just tired.
Yeah. We've been running extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Getting it. Got all the way down here. Where we at now?
Houston.
Houston. Out here in Houston, Texas. And yeah, man. Fucking beat. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Miss Pearl? Miss Pearl in the building. You know what I'm saying? You better start giving me them hard eyes, Miss Pearl. I'm telling you now, I'll take you down through that. Miss Pearl off the chain. Oh, man.
You sound awake, man.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm here, man. You know?
You about ready for your shift?
No, but I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I still got three.
Still got 3 hours and some change. Yeah, but by the time we finish getting, we had the shipper, well, we had the receiver number 1 right now. And we're getting unloaded and everything, but they bullshitting, you know. But yeah, we're just taking it a mile at a time. Yo, I started this live because I wanted to say something that a lot of people don't understand. Okay? Because I was trying to talk to somebody about crypto the other day, and like, you know me, I'm all about the cryptocurrency. I'm all about getting into the game because you have no idea how big this is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh man. And a lot of people, like, they sleeping on it, dog. They sleeping on the crypto game. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that they're sleeping on it, bro. It's like people have trouble putting money into something that, in the first place, they don't have the extra money to be doing shit like that. And they have trouble just putting it there to sit there and hope that it gains, you know, like hope that it actually makes them something. So
True.
I mean, it's not that people are sleeping on it. A lot of people probably don't know what the benefits are of it, and on top of that, people just don't want to put money away like that.
Can y'all hear him? Because I know I'm sitting closer to the phone. So can y'all? How's the audio? Give me a thumbs up if the audio's good. You know.
At least your Bluetooth's off this time.
I think it is, yeah. Can you guys hear me? Can we get a thumbs up if the audio, can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Yeah, okay, we're good. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to do well, so, I mean, my thing is this, right? Like, the same people that will say, well, I'm not putting no money into crypto will be like the same people that
wish I had.
Yeah, they'll be the same ones that say that they wish they had, or they'll be the same ones that'll put money into a stock or something that costs many times more than a crypto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, XRP is trading at 30 cents. You see what I'm saying?
Still at 30.
It's still at 30 cents.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna go up eventually, just like everything else. But see, what's happening in the news right now, what people ain't paying attention to, is that the New York Stock Exchange, okay, so there's like a fucking hierarchy to this shit, all right? You got the New York Stock Exchange here. The company that owns the New York Stock Exchange is called the Intercontinental Exchange. Okay? Now you have the New York Stock Exchange, you have the Intercontinental Exchange that owns the New York Stock Exchange. They're also opening up a cryptocurrency exchange called Bakkt, B-A-K-K-T. Now the only reason it hasn't dropped yet is because the CFTC, which is the, I think it's the Commodities and something Trade Commission, whatever. They're telling them that they can't store their own crypto that they're going to be having these futures contracts on because it'll probably be what they call a conflict of interest. Whatever, right? I don't see how, but whatever. The fucking company that the New York Stock that the Bakkt has acquired. Okay, are you following me now? You got the New York Stock Exchange, you got the Intercontinental Exchange. They also own this company called Bakkt, which is going to be a cryptocurrency exchange. Okay, the CFTC says you can't store your own assets there, so they acquired another company called it's like DACC, something like that. It's like something. I gotta get the right information because I don't even want to do you like that. Let me see. It's called DACC. I know it's that, but basically what it is that they're a company that just stores and does the custody for the cryptocurrencies, right? So what happens is this: if you want to, obviously, if I told you exactly which coins or which assets are going to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange, I mean on Bakkt, which is the cryptocurrency exchange, if I told you exactly which coins were going to be stored there, you'd know what coins are basically going to be worth the most. You see what I'm saying? Because the amount of money that's going to flow from the Intercontinental Exchange through Bakkt is going to be outrageous. Like, the liquidity is going to be crazy, right? And these people are you're talking about billions of dollars. Like, you got rich people already standing by to give their money to these people to make them more money, if that makes sense, right? But if I told you that, like, let's say there's a new stock exchange that's going to pop up, you know what I'm saying? And I tell you they're going to list Google, Apple, and these stocks ain't even really popping right now. You'd go buy them because you know that once they list everything and it goes live and it goes active, then it's gonna be where the money is gonna be. And get good information from the Modern Investor, dog. He's another YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get my information from. Some of it. Just do your research on this shit, man. Like, you don't understand how huge this is going to be. You know, people are really sleeping on it, and it's dirt cheap right now. Like, it's super. Even Bitcoin, even at $5,000 a coin, you don't have to buy a whole coin. But I'm just saying, like, even at $5,000 a coin right now, it's really cheap. You're talking about a potential asset, an asset that has the potential to be, you know, $500,000, $100,000, something like that during the next bull run. Like, it's outrageous the amount of gains. You're talking about thousands of percents of gains. You see what I'm saying? So I just want people to be aware of it. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just telling you, look, man, look into it, bro, because, you know, I try to talk to people about it and they look at me like I'm crazy. They talk about my mustache. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I just think that it's one of them things where, like, I would be less than a friend or something like that if I didn't tell somebody that I cared about this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. You don't really harp on me too much about it, but you do let me know when you find out something new.
Yeah.
And I want to get into it. It's just I'm waiting until I'm actually making the big bucks.
Yeah. I'm not hating on that. I'm not. See, because even if, let's say, you're not making the money you want to make right now to be able to invest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But at least you know that when you do make some money, what you thinking about investing in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I also tell people about weed stocks. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana stocks are going to be huge. I also tell people, I don't really know much about it, but I also tell people to look into real estate. You see what I'm saying? And do stuff like that. You know, I don't know much about. I haven't bought any houses or any property, so I'm not really. You see what I'm saying? I own crypto, so I know how the process works. So it's like,
I might get into real estate when I'm done. Like,
real estate is the move, man.
Probably try and get a couple condos out in Vegas and rent them out. Do some shit like that. A buddy of mine's actually gonna help me with that too. The guy that was gonna set up my LLC.
Yeah, speak up.
The guy that was gonna set up my LLC.
Oh.
He was actually gonna help me with that.
You get your LLC and shit, man. You're in the game two ways. You can set up 2 LLCs. You know what I'm saying? Set up one through Prime for your fucking truck and shit, and set up another one, you know, miles investing or whatever the hell you want to call it, to invest in different things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way, you know, if something was to go wrong, or you know, you got a property, you own a property or something like that, and it, you know, you get sued, they sue your LLC, and it's like,
Yeah, it doesn't come out of my pocket mostly.
right, you know, you got insurance and shit for all that too. So,
Right.
you know, I don't know. What are you guys into, man? What do you guys like to invest in? What's hot in the streets right now? Let me know. I'm always looking for another way to, you know.
How you guys making the big bucks?
Yeah, y'all making the big bucks, man. I'm trying to be like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your hair is nappy. You could use some Jerry curl. Hey, listen, don't hate. I know a bitch that like it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is. You know. But yeah, see, and that's that bullshit. I be talking about money, and people be talking about what the hell I look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, stay focused on the money. You know what I'm saying? I own some Litecoin. Hey, Litecoin is where it's at. It's a fork of Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I like Litecoin. Litecoin is gonna be squared away, and then especially once they implement the Lightning Network, you know, that's gonna be real big for Bitcoin also.
What'd that say?
Let me see. XRP to the moon. That's all right. XRP moon. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for good information on XRP, you can definitely check out the Modern Investor. You can check out the Digital Asset Investor. These are YouTubers, by the way. The Modern Investor, Digital Asset Investor. The Modern Investor does news every single day. Like, he just reads the news and lets you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out about the Intercontinental Exchange opening Bakkt, and that's how I found out that Bakkt needed to open another company for their custody solutions. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's a bunch of drama going on, but there's so much money waiting in the wings. Like, you don't understand. As soon as this regulation gets squared away, you're not going to be able to afford what you think it's going to be. Also, a good thing to look up is the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Google that. It's a list of major companies that you know about: Google, Amazon, Apple, and a few others. I believe it's Apple, and a few others that are really like into this whole cryptocurrency space. Like, people don't understand, like, this is just now happening. In a few years from now, let's say 15, 20 years from now, we're gonna look back and be like, yo, we watched this happen. And now Bitcoin is like $250,000 a coin, XRP is like $8,000 a coin, da 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 da. And it's like, wow, you know, people, if you were there during that time, you'd have made so much money. And that time that we would look back on is right now. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. Real estate they ain't building, they're not making no more land. So buy some land, man. You know, multi-family units, things like that. I'm telling you. You know what I want to do? I want to build a building that's like, you ever seen that movie Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Where Bruce Willis, he's in this like small ass cube type apartment, and it's like the shower and the bathroom is like a little thing that moves up and down, and it's like super small and things like that. But I bet you there's like hundreds of little. I want to build a building where it's small spaces, but everything you need is in there. I think they're already doing it in like Japan. You know what I mean? Because the population is so outrageous. You know, China, Japan, places like that.
You want to build another projects?
No. Fuck you, asshole. Not projects. I'm talking about like cubicle type places, but they're not like that small.
Yeah, they're actually doing it in Japan, and they're calling it cubes. Basically, it's small rooms like tiny houses, and they actually connect to a building. It's like a building blocks building. Like,
yeah,
they're doing some trippy shit out there.
That kind of shit. I want to do that too, because think about how you can maximize your space to income ratio. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I get it, but I mean, it's just like how that tiny house phase kind of like sparked up, and now you don't really hear about it anymore.
It's still popping. What are you talking about? Tiny houses are a big deal still, because people are downsizing. Yeah, people are downsizing, bro. You know, they're starting to realize, okay, if I'm a city dweller, right, or something like that, or I live in the suburbs, I don't really need all this space. And you got to understand the demographics now, right? You look up the demographics of what's going on, where the herd is moving to, and things like that. You'll see that like millennials aren't buying houses like that. They're not buying cars.
They're not having babies.
They're not having babies. That's a major thing too. You guys hear about the baby bust that's going on right now? Like globally, like babies are not being born at the rate of replacement, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but check your Facebook. Stats kind of don't add up.
Shooter looked like a young Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, who's that?
I don't know.
Ewing. He's a basketball player. Yeah, I'm not into sports at all, but I remember Patrick Ewing. He used to play for.
Now you're gonna make yourself look stupid.
That's not hard to do. The Bulls, you know what I'm saying? I think he used to play for the Bulls or something like that. I don't know. I remember he had a shoe, but white dude looked like the guy from Higher Learning. I don't even know what Higher Learning. You look like the guy from Higher Learning apparently to this person.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me either. I don't know.
At least it's not Triple H this time.
Oh yeah.
Or what was the other guy?
Oh, he played for the Knicks. Oh, okay.
See, I told you.
Yeah. Muslims are still having 5 or 6 a family. Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Well, I'm pretty sure those stats are like due to American standards. You know, like
well,
the replacement isn't good enough for America.
Well, the replacement is based on the people, how many people there are, to how many there needs to be for those people to be taken care of when they're older. You see what I'm saying? That's replacement, you know. And apparently it's not enough motherfuckers being born. But, you know, that's due to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Contraceptives, abortion, accidents, you know, whatever. I don't know. You know. He said, how do you not know the movie Higher Learning? I don't know. I don't know. Describe it. Who's in it? Let me see. Higher Learning. I don't know. But we talking about the money, man. What are y'all investing in? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all investing in, man? What's hot in the streets? Let's get paid, y'all. What are y'all investing in? Higher Learning. John Singleton has recreated the classroom, frat parties, da da da. Oh, okay. I've never seen it, honestly. I know it came out in '95. Yeah, I never seen it. They're probably gonna take away my black card for that because John Singleton made that movie in '95, and I know it was probably dope. You know what I'm saying? Gold and silver. Okay. Gold and silver, precious metals. I like the precious metals market. You got to watch that in correlation with the value of the U.S. dollar. You see what I'm saying? Because every time the value of the U.S. dollar goes down, the price of gold goes up, and vice versa. It's like a adverse relationship. You know, I think that at the end of the day, you know, there's certain things you can't go wrong with. You can't go wrong with gold and silver. You can't go wrong with real estate. You know, and you damn sure, honestly, in my opinion, the best investments right now are in crypto. I think because once the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance goes active with the things that they're trying to do, build things on top of Ethereum, the ERC20 coins, and the platform that it goes by, I mean, that it's going to be placed on, it's going to be like Internet 2.0. It's going to be the Internet of money. You know, we don't have that now, and they're trying to build something. Amazon's getting in bed with Ethereum, and I mean, I just feel like if you do your research, there's no way you could look at this new asset class and not be excited about the money that's going to be made because of it. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants it with TB because Shooter want all the smoke. Salute, you're a good big brother. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, so I think that at the end of the day, you know, you gotta look into what's happening. You know, I mean, imagine this: when they said the stock exchange was gonna be, when it was new, like what was it, back in the 1910, something like that. I don't know when it was created, but think about the people who got talked about. Like, yo, they had these things, right? They're called stocks, okay? And you can put your money in, and you can own a piece of this company, and da 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 da. It's gonna be worth more later on. And people who owned land and cattle and things like that, they're like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same type of shit. You know, so I think that at the end of the day, you know, you gotta have that vision of the future of what's actually happening. You literally living in a time where you're watching a new asset class be born. That's major. That's major. And to get in on the ground floor, I don't give a fuck, no matter how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's going to be worth way more later, because you're talking about billions of people being able to interact with it. Back in 2017, price of Bitcoin shot up to $20,000 a coin. The only reason it only shot up to $20,000 a coin was because they didn't have the liquidity.
Yeah.
There was only like 4 places you can get it. You know what I mean? Now there's like damn near 100 exchanges. So when the next bull run hits, it's gonna be outrageous, and then the rest of the coins are just gonna follow suit and go up with it. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm telling you, what I need to do is sniff some princess panties. Okay, you know. That kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? All right, bro. You feel me? Like, okay.
But instead, he's sitting there watching this.
Right. Listen, man. You want to go sniff panties? That's your deal. All right. But hey, you know, I don't judge. Whatever. I don't know what you mean. Princess panties. That sound like some pedophile shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody with all that. We trying to get paid over here. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the same people that, you know, you talk to them about crypto and they talk to you about princess panties, and then later on they're gonna be like, yo, what's up with that crypto when Bitcoin is like $60,000 a coin?
Right.
And then you're gonna be like, damn, I should have bought some Ethereum. Ethereum really is gonna boom soon. Once this new fucking proof of stake thing goes through, man. Look, get with the modern investor and watch his videos, dog. Like, I'm telling you, it's so super informative about what's going on with the cryptocurrency space in real time. You know what I mean? That being said, I just wanted to check in with y'all, man. You know, I don't be doing nothing. You feel me? Like, we just out here. We're in Texas. The sun is starting to come up, and we got one more drop off to do. We're in Houston, and after this is San Antonio. And yeah, or wait, what is it called? Von Ormy, Von Ormy, Texas.
Something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, you know.
Von Army.
Yeah, VONORMY. Something like that. But anyway, yo, this your boy Shooter Brown, man. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I'm sorry I didn't do a live for yesterday. I'll probably do another one tonight, just so I could catch up with how many I want to do. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm doing at least one a day. You see what I'm saying? So I can get these numbers up and yeah, let you guys know what's going on. Listen to me very carefully. Look into crypto, yo. I'm telling you, man. I don't know how many times I can say it, you know, because I don't want you guys to be like, dang, you know, I wish I'd have heard about it. I wish I'd have known. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody else to look into it. Pull up the Modern Investor. Listen to what he's saying. He's pulling up these websites. You can see where he's searching. You can do the same research. It's not hard to fucking find this information. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, what's likely to be listed on the on Bakkt is I'm gonna tell you right now, matter of fact. That way, you know I'm not playing no games. Let me see. Trying to find the video. Major Bakkt update.
Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great
okay. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is right here. The ones that are gonna most likely be listed on Bakkt are Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Stellar Lumens, which is XLM, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Monero, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, no, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, I want to say that's Bitcoin Gold, Zen, and multiple ERC20 tokens, which run off the Ethereum platform. Okay, but if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, there's this video on the Modern Investor. Okay, the name of the video is Major Bakkt, BAKKT update. Okay, and he runs down through the whole thing. It says potential coins listed on Bakkt. Why is that major? Because it's just a big deal, bro. Like, you have no idea how explosive this news is, and I'm trying to figure out. Let me put on my conspiracy theory hat now, okay, with my aluminum foil, and be like, why isn't this in the news? You see what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to know, bro. They don't want you to know. Because if you know, then you'll buy up these coins and the price goes up before they launch. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. So I'm telling you, you wanna understand how major this is. Because if somebody told you that, hey, you know, you want to get in on this platform right here, and all these things that are dirt cheap right now are gonna boom because of the, what do you call it, when the reputation of the Intercontinental Exchange owning the New York Stock Exchange. It adds legitimacy, it adds connections. Okay, you think these people aren't connected with the Security and Exchange Commission and the you know, the SEC, the CFTC? Like, these people have connections, bro, and they're telling you they're about to open up another shop, and these are the things they're gonna start selling. Now, as soon as they put it on their platform, these prices are gonna skyrocket, bro. Like, it's over, because they're gonna be doing futures contracts, probably derivatives, things like that. So, you know, the prices of these assets are gonna go up majorly, and I would suggest that you look into it. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just gonna tell you that you wanna look into it. That's all I'm saying. Definitely look into it and see where you wanna put your money, because I'm not talking about it's gonna go up to, you know, from 5,000 to 6,000. Like, you're talking about a Bitcoin that's liable to be $70,000 or $50,000 by the end of this time next year, or, you know, something like that. And if you get in now, you see what I'm saying, and at least look into it, you'll understand how exciting I am and why I'm that excited about cryptocurrency and the whole cryptocurrency space. Anything else you want to add?
No.
There it is. This is Shooter Brown with another live feed in the bag. All right, follow me on Instagram at Shooter Brown. You know what I mean? And this is Miles. You want to put out your fucking?
Just look up Miles to find it.
See, he's not that excited. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, that's funny. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't do drugs. You know, at least not no. I mean, if you're gonna screw up all the way, right? Heroin. High five. No, I'm just. I'm just